Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
I'm Jossie.
And I'm Mel.
Good to see us all together again in one piece. I don't know why we wouldn't be in one piece.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Right?
That was the follow-up. I was going to say how many pieces. I don't
Are we usually in, right?
I don't know. That was weird. I just feel like every week that we are all alive now is good since the world is going to shit. Anyway.
That's the
Anyway, we have a lot of things to get to this week, but before we do, let's start with our usual nerdy things you've done this week. Jossie, why don't you go first?
Me? Okay, sure,
Yeah.
sure. So I've been talking about this game for like the past 2 weeks. Of like Paper Mario, finally beat it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How was
I'm
it?
working on 100% in the game. It was good. The story was really good. Had a nice. The ending was type sad, but they have like a secret ending if you get all the collectibles and stuff. So I might want to do that. See that.
Sad how? Did someone die?
Yeah, a lot of people died for a Mario game.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Who died?
a lot of people throughout the whole game. No, of course not.
Oh, so then why am I sad? Did Mario die?
Like side characters. No, like side
Oh,
characters.
okay. You can just
But
tell
yeah,
me.
they
I'm
do
not gonna
show-
play it ever. What?
Oh, like the little princess that follows him around in the game.
Oh,
She's
the
made out
paper
of origami. Yeah. So she so she like dies, and like her brother, who was like the origami king, dies.
Did she burn in a
bad.
flame?
Wow, that was pretty dark. No, she just like disappears.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like some Dragon Ball Z type thing. 'Cause, like they made like a 1,000 paper. If you make 1,000 paper cranes, you can make a wish or something. So they wished everything back to normal. So the girl was gone, and her brother was like.
she
evil.
got sacrificed. They sacrificed her.
Yeah, well, she's the one who made the wish, like for everything her brother created to be gone. So like her brother created her, so she died in the process. I was like, wow, it's kind of dark for a Mario game. Yeah.
Very deep.
I don't
So
know.
that
I
was
still don't
weird.
think I'm gonna play Paper Mario.
Come on, Shen, you gotta play it.
Well, first of all, I'm kind of poor right now, but I want to play.
Like,
What?
I said you gotta start playing turn-based RPGs. They're great.
I want to play Ghost of Tsushima. So when I'm finally not poor, that's what I'll be spending my money on.
Yay, you can buy for the both of us because we game share.
Yeah. Yes.
Sounds
I
great.
suppose. Did you do anything else?
Well, I started watching Umbrella Academy. There you go.
I almost forgot.
I can't think of the name.
Didn't finish
For a
it though.
second.
Didn't finish it. I told Jossie to watch the whole
No.
season so that we could give our full review, but we can only give you half a review because he didn't finish it. So guess we'll
I'm
be
on
doing that
episode
later.
5 out of 10. So, halfway there.
There's a lot of things that we can't talk about. Actually, I have to make sure I don't spoil anything for you and look back on what I'm allowed to talk about, so I don't accidentally say anything.
Yes. Please just only go up to see episode 5, Shannon. Thank you.
You see, we want to give a full breakdown of the season for you guys, but I can't because Jossie didn't finish it. So he's
You
once
should do
again
it
letting me down.
anyways. You should do it anyways. It's what he deserves.
But
I'm
I
sure
wanted
a lot
to
of
talk.
people didn't see it yet. It's only been 2
I wanted
days.
to talk to him about it, but now I can't.
That's
really
true.
talk
It
to him
has
in
only been
depth.
2 days. What's the allotted period for spoilers? Like a week?
Well, by
At
the time
least
this
a
comes out, it's Tuesday. So by then, everyone will have finished watching it. I guarantee you.
Well, it is the quarantine, so everybody's binging a little differently.
Exactly. Everyone's
But,
devouring
yeah.
everything all at once. So I'm gonna blame
Except for
you.
Jossie.
Except for Jossie.
Yeah, exactly.
What else did you do? Oh, me?
That was it. I think
well-
that was it for me.
Well, I watched The Umbrella Academy as well. I wanted to rewatch season 1, even though season 1 and 2 really don't have a lot to do with each other. But I honestly didn't remember anything that happened in season 1. So I feel like I wanted to rewatch it. So I rewatched all of season 1 and all of season 2 in 2 days, Friday and Saturday. 20 hours of television under my belt. I literally did nothing else but watch TV yesterday.
I have no idea
That's a lot.
how you actually have so much time.
Well, it is it is large in part to the fact that I'm still living at home and don't have any responsibilities. So I just could do nothing all day but sit around and watch TV instead of doing any adult things. That is a large part of it. So that's how I did that. Yeah, my eyes were hurting because that's all I did. Literally all day yesterday was watching TV. But it was worth it. It was great. And that was, I think, the only nerdiest thing I've done. I want to give a shout out to some companies that I bought from. One is Hypeland, because I ordered some sweaters like a month ago that finally came in.
Sorry, what's it called? You were kind of far from the mic.
Oh, sorry, Hypeland. I was reaching for it. So I ordered some hoodies from there like a month and a half ago, and they finally got them. Here's my.
That's cute.
Here's my Kakashi hoodie. Yes,
nice.
And then.
What else?
And then here's my Jiraiya hoodie. Oop.
Ooh,
oh my god,
okay.
These angles are weird.
So sick.
Yes, they are. So shout out to you, Hypeland, who doesn't sponsor this podcast, but you should. Anyway.
Those are really cool.
Yeah.
And it's summer's kind of almost over, so you'll get to wear them soon.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be in my closet until October. And I also want to give a shout out to this artist called Kiosk. I buy a lot of his art and stuff when we're at Comic Cons, but I also bought this t-shirt from him. He did like a Black Lives Matter collage t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Ooh, that's
there you go. Nice.
Sorry, everything is backwards, so it's very confusing to try to hold it up. Yes, I bought this t-shirt, and I also bought a wall art print from him too. So yeah, shout out to those guys.
That's cool.
Giving...
Cool.
Where are they on Instagram, or like what's their website?
Hypeland is hypeland.com. They also have an Instagram. It's at Hypeland, I think. And Kiosk, I have to look up. His is at Kiosk, I believe, on Instagram.
Nice.
Although I would have to double check. But yeah, check these companies and artists out. They have good stuff.
Yes, give the artist the support, especially
and
now.
Hypeland is a Black-owned company also. So.
Oh, cool.
Yes. Oh, nice.
I kind of, you know what, I was thinking about this the other day. I kind of feel sad for the artists that won't get to showcase their work this year at Comic-Con. And hopefully people will still go and support like previous and look at what other people are doing as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is going to be harder, especially if they go virtual for New York Comic Con, which they will probably. But yeah, it's not, they're definitely not going to make as much money as they would just being there in person. So yes, it's good to shout out these artists while we can and give them, you know, if we like their stuff, just shout them out so that people can buy from them. Yeah. But pretty much that's all I did. Mo, what did you do?
Fun. I watched Curse. I continue watching Curse. I'm not
really
done yet. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've noticed that they, in the like second and third episode, they started adding transitions in between the scenes of these illustrations and like artwork, and I thought that was really interesting way to like bridge the two scenes together. So if one's like them running off and like going off on a horse, they turn that into like an illustration animation kind of like digitally. And we'll bridge that into the next scene, which I think is really cool.
That's cool. So did the show get any better? Because the first episode.
So, yeah. So it's good. I mean, it's definitely a turning point right now. I'm only like 3-4 episodes in, and there's definitely a lot more stuff going on. So yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, cool. Would you recommend? I'm probably not going to watch it, honestly. I don't know.
Why?
The first episode didn't grip me.
But you clearly have a lot of hours to spend.
No, only for the Umbrella. Only on shows that I really like. I really like the Umbrella Academy, so I wanted to watch that.
Like 20 hours watching Umbrella.
And the only reason I spent 20 hours watching it because I was under the impression that we were going to give a full review about it this week, Jossie. Else I wouldn't have watched it all yesterday.
Excuse me.
So,
excuse me. I tried, Shannon. I tried.
That is 100% your fault. Your fault that I had no life yesterday and spent all my time watching it. Anyway.
Yes, I would recommend it. I would recommend Curse. And I also have been catching up on our book for book club, which I don't have with me currently because it's on the couch. But
I'll grab it. Sorry, I'm going to dump.
She's been plugging this book every episode.
Yeah, because we're trying to make sure that we have traction for book club that starts this Thursday, guys. We're starting on the sequel, Children of Virtue and Vengeance. It is a sequel to Tomi Adeyemi's book, Children of Blood and Bone. So me and Ma will, our first episode of book club will be out this Thursday. We'll be talking about the first 10 chapters of the book. And then you can join us for the next 9 weeks as the book is 9 chapters.
They're very short, though. They're very easy to get through. And you know what? Oh, well, I should save this for the book club. I'll save all my reviews for the book club.
Yes. The book, well, I've only read 2 chapters so far, but the book is good. Good pickup from the last book. So yeah, you should definitely join. You have 2 days to catch up and read everything you need to read to join us on our well, Thursday. when this comes out, it'll be Tuesday. So 2 days from the day this comes out to catch up and join us on our journey through the magical world of Oritha. Mm-hmm. Okay, is that everyone? Did everyone give their nerdiest things?
Yeah.
Okay, real quick, before we get into the rundown, we were having a debate on whether or not this background was acceptable to use on our show. Yeah. We were getting tired of just the plain black background, so I was just trying to find something quick. I like this background. I think it's cool. I think it gives off a very like New York-ish kind of vibe, which is, you know, where we all live. So I was like, cool. But Jossie and Mel don't like it. So if you
I don't not like it. I just like it's a lot. I feel like there's something better out there, but it was hard to find. So
yeah, it was last minute. But if you guys don't like this background, let us know in the comments and we'll change it for next week.
Yeah, I don't like the background, guys. I don't like the background. I'll let it be known.
I don't know why Jossie doesn't like it.
It's just a lot.
I see enough bricks to live in an apartment building. High-rise apartment.
I mean, also
I've seen my fair share of bricks, so that's my take on it.
So, as you, the viewers, are the people that are watching our channel, let us know if you don't like our brick background. We'll make sure to change it for next week. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's better than our black background. Yeah. So before we jump in, I just want to plug all of our social media again. For those who have subscribed to our channel, thank you. And if you haven't yet, make sure you get over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel on there and like us on all social media platforms.
I have a question, Shannon.
Yes.
Behind you, The Office. Are you rewatching The Office again?
I always rewatch. I always have The Office.
Oh, good eye, Mel. Good eye. I didn't even see that.
I always have The Office just playing as sort of background when I just want the TV on and I'm doing stuff. It's always playing in the background. It's a good background show to just have on.
Just wondering because I just noticed like her face is like right on this
Meredith.
side.
Yeah. This side. Yeah, I know. Yeah, background is good. Background. The Office is good background noise to have on. Yeah. I always play it when I'm trying to fall asleep. It's always on. So yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. But as always, follow us on social media and send us an email if you like what we're doing so far. If you have any suggestions, we're always open to suggestions, guys, and likes and subscriptions. So yeah.
Yeah, all those things. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we can jump into this week's topics, right? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Great.
I'm ready.
So Netflix, as you guys know, Netflix has been ramping up its anime, and it's gonna have a new anime out based on the video game. What is the video game? I'm sorry, Splinter Cell. Have you played that game, Gazi? Yes.
Oh, yes, a little bit. Not really. Like, okay.
I've never played any of these games, but Netflix is gonna start an anime series based on the game by Ubisoft.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I don't really know.
Game.
I wonder how they're gonna make it an anime. I wonder what the story plot is gonna be. I guess
it's gonna be assassinating people. I guess that's what he does with the game. Just goes around like sneaky, like, you know, assassinate people, like agent.
Did you watch the Street Fighter anime when we were kids? That was out.
Street Fighter anime.
Yeah. Did you know that was a thing?
I think I did. Yeah. Like I remember like the one with like that episode with like Chun-Li and yeah, I forgot the guy's name. But yeah, I think I did watch some of the Street Fighter anime.
Yeah, I watched that a lot when I was a kid. I don't know why this reminds me of that, even though the two have nothing to do with each other. But since it's just an anime based, based on a video game, that's what I thought of. So
I mean, I thought of like Castlevania because that's doing good. That's
Why
pretty
did
good.
you think? Why did you think of Castlevania? Oh, because Castlevania is also a video game. But this does not make me think of Castlevania at all. To be honest.
What? No,
no. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like I just thought of it because it's a good video game turned into like a good anime on Netflix. That's why.
Yes. To be honest, this isn't really. I don't think that this is something I would watch, but that's just me and based on my taste. I don't think that I'll be watching it, but I don't know. You never know. Is there a release date or anything for this, Mel? I don't think so. I think we just know that it exists, but I don't think that there's any plans.
Yeah, I think the information is kind of limited as to details. It's coming, Just wait for it.
Any Splinter Cell fans, just be wary of that and be on the lookout for that. The writer who wrote John Wick is going to be producing this as well. So if you enjoyed John Wick, then you should enjoy.
Oh, so it should have some good action in it. Sorry,
guys. Hopefully. My Siri keeps I'm wearing my headphones and it's very uncomfortable because Siri keeps popping up by accident. Anyway, also coming to Netflix this week, it's what we've all been waiting for. 7 Deadly Sins Season 4 is going to be on Netflix in just 2 short days, the same day as Book Club is premiering. So guess what, guys? You can look forward to Book Club and you can look forward to 7 Deadly Sins Season 4. After 3 long years, we're finally getting Season 4 of 7 Deadly Sins. Are you excited, Jossie?
Yeah, I'm excited. I didn't even know this was coming out.
Really?
I know. It was coming out this soon.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know it was coming out this soon.
Actually, I didn't know either. The way that I found out is when I went onto Netflix to watch The Umbrella Academy. You know how they have like the banners up of things that are coming out? I saw it that it was coming out. I saw it was coming out Thursday.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that on mine. So like some random other shows that's coming out this week. It's crazy.
Yeah, so I saw that. So I got super excited. Last we left off in season 3, the 10 Commandments have been wreaking havoc on Britannia. And is this the end of the Kingdom of Loins? We don't know. But the last thing that I remember from season 3 was Meliodas reverting into his demon form, because we know that he used to be the demon lord with the 10 Commandments, and he went back into that form to help save helpless Elizabeth. And he ended up killing. What happened? What did you say?
No, I was just laughing at helpless Elizabeth.
I mean, she can do nothing. Anyway, ended up killing Fraudrin, the commander of the 10 Commandments. And what we discover is that he enjoyed being in his demon form and enjoyed murdering him. So he's afraid going forward that he's going to revert fully back to his demon form, because he says he'll do whatever he can to protect, again, helpless Elizabeth. Anyway, that was 3 years ago. So what we can expect to see in this season is him struggling with his demon power, probably, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'll have to rewatch season 3, honestly, because it's been a while since I've watched it and I don't remember everything. So I'll be rewatching that as well.
Oh, okay. You just rewatching everything out here.
Yeah, because I'm trying to be alert for the fans. Will we have a full review of season 4 for you next week? I don't know. It depends on Jossie. We'll see.
Wow. We will. I will watch the whole 7 Deadly Sins, right? I promise that right now. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna watch the whole season and I will have an in-depth review.
You heard him.
Next week.
Heard him, guys.
All
he
right.
said that he's gonna watch all of 7. He said he's gonna watch the whole season. So next week, if we come back and there is no recap of the season, we all know who to blame.
Have a good recap. Have a nice good recap. I got you.
I'm gonna recap it anyway, Jossie. If you didn't watch it, I'm gonna spoil the whole thing for you. That would be your punishment if you don't watch it.
All right.
Is that,
Bet.
Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Thank you. Anyway, that's it for anime news for Netflix this week. Also coming in August is Jordan Peele's new show on HBO, Lovecraft Country. Have you guys heard of this show?
No, I have not.
I haven't. I have not. I can't lie. I can't lie. They're gonna. Okay, so we just had a lot of technical issues, and so we've actually recorded this part twice already. And so when Shannon asked if we heard of it, I couldn't lie again and say that I hadn't. But I haven't actually watched the trailer or anything.
Okay, so Okay, so Lovecraft Country is gonna premiere on HBO, and HBO Max on August 16th. Like we said, Jordan Peele, J.J. Abrams, oh my God, and Misha Green are the executive producers. I'm sorry, guys. I've said this so many times already. Anyway, the show will be based off the novel by Matt Ruff, and it'll follow Atticus Freeman as he goes on a journey with his friend Letitia and his uncle George. They're going to embark on a road trip across 1950s racist Jim Crow America in search of his missing father. And that ignites a struggle to survive and overcome both a racist America as well as some supernatural entities as well. We have the teaser trailer here, so we'll play that just for anyone who hasn't heard of the show. So whenever you're ready, Mel.
I love stories. Heroes go on adventures in other worlds. Defy surrounded by odds. Stories are like the living thing. My father, he wrote me. Said we have a secret legacy, a birthright that's been kept from us. Lovecraft Country.
That place, it's not real.
You sure?
They don't like outsiders at all. I found more than a few stories about travelers being attacked in the surrounding woods.
By what?
Gotta go, right now I gotta go.
I know we were all meant to go through trials and tribulations. But this world is haunting us.
Didn't come back around it.
It's like the devil.
The American dream.
Depends on the question, what is reality? What is reality?
Gotta go, right now I gotta go.
Okay. What do you guys think? Jossie, you weren't even looking at the trailer. You weren't paying attention.
Oh, what? I was looking at
So
the
I was looking at the trailer, but I also heard it a little bit like feeding back, so that's why
I know.
if you see me smirking, it was just because like we've
I
been
know.
dealing with the audio stuff. So, but then I was like, all right, I'm just going to ignore it and actually watch it. It looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, so it looks good. It's scary. It looks like a little creepy, but I'm gonna watch it anyway, just because got to support Black artists, Black creators, and we all love Jordan Peele, so I'll be watching that. Jossie, are you gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna check it out. I've got HBO Max, so
Yeah.
Jossie, can I borrow your HBO Max so I can
I
watch
bought
it?
somebody else's HBO Max. Jazz's friend's HBO Max.
I think if you had an HBO, did you have an HBO Now account, Amel? Because I think that just turned into an HBO Max account.
I think we had HBO. This is all on Julian's account. I think we had HBO on Hulu, the attachment. So I don't know if that translates to
I don't think so.
anything else.
I don't think it does.
HBO has done a lot, and I can't keep up. But that
Yeah.
looks really good. And now I
It
feel
does.
like I want to subscribe to HBO Max just so I can watch that.
Yep. The series is going to run for 10 episodes throughout the remainder of the summer. So that should be good. That should be fun to watch. Wow,
I like that
Jocelyn, that was really loud and obnoxious just now. Just want to let you know. Yes.
How do I mute the...
I like how they are actually coming out with it late August into kind of the fall season. I feel like that'll put me really into the fall mood of like autumn and spooky and
yeah, I think so too. And it looks really good. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. we've had so many technical difficulties that now I don't even know what's going on anymore. Sorry, guys. Also, what just got announced for season 2 is Warrior. So, Jossie, I know you still haven't watched Warrior, but
How you know?
because you told me that before the show started. Anyway, Mel, did you and Julian watch all of Warrior?
No, because we have to get yet another streaming platform that would be just for one show. But now that they're coming out with season 2, we actually talked about it this morning about investing in, what is it, Showtime?
It's Cinemax, but you can get the Cinemax add-on through Hulu.
Okay, so that's what I think we're going to do so that we can catch up, because this show has been so good and I've recommended it to a lot of people based off the 1 or 2 episodes I watched. And so I want to actually watch it this time as well.
I never finished the whole season 1, but I watched a good majority of it, and it's pretty good. For anyone who hasn't seen Warrior, it follows Asham, who is a martial arts prodigy who immigrates from China to San Francisco under mysterious circumstances. And after proving his worth as a fighter, he becomes a hatchet man for the Hopway, which is one of Chinatown's most powerful tongs, which is a Chinese organized crime family. So it says that in season 2, it's going to follow the rival Chinatown tongs as they fight for dominance amidst the growing anti-Chinese fervor that threatens to destroy them all. So season 1 was good. I didn't finish it, like I said, but from what I saw, I got through more than half of it, and it was really good. And last year we got to attend the premiere for the first episode of season 1 as well.
How was that?
And here's a picture. What'd you say, Jossie?
I said, yeah, tell us how that was.
It was great. You weren't there because you didn't come. And you missed out on a really good premiere. But there's us last year at the premiere. They had really good food there.
It was really impressive too. I like, and I've said this again and like times and time again, that I really like how Shannon Lee is a huge part of it, his daughter, and how they are taking what Bruce Lee, like his writings, as you see on the picture, it's based off of his writings. So he's such a timeless person.
Mm-hmm. He is. And there's plenty of action. Jossie, we can hear you text messaging.
Yeah, I don't know
on your computer. How about you just throw the whole episode out, guys. It's fine.
No,
No, but the actors are incredible, and there is a lot of female empowerment in this show, particularly. And so I quite enjoyed the first and second episodes.
Yeah, and if you are a fan of action, this show has plenty of that. Plenty of action. And it's a true kung fu show. The choreography is not cheesy like some kung fu stuff. It's actually really good. So if you haven't seen it, I recommend everyone give it a watch. Because
I saw the first episode before you canceled Cinemax.
You did? Oh, you saw the first episode?
Yeah, I saw the first episode.
Oh, see, look at that. So you just have to finish watching it. I have to get Cinemax again so that I can finish watching this season.
Yeah,
before season 2. Yeah, whatever, Jossie. Anyway, now to what we've all been waiting for. Well, me, because I'm the only one that watched the whole season here, and Jossie did not. Anyway. Oh, sorry. I should. You know what? It's true. I should just put my face up here because I'm the only one that see it. So I should just.
Yeah, there you go. It's your time to shine.
Give me a speech on it. Let's hear it.
No. So season 2 of the Umbrella Academy premiered on Netflix on Friday.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier in the show, I watched all of season 1 over again, and then I watched all of season 2 in a span of 2 days, just because I wanted to talk to you all about it today. But Jossie did not finish watching all of season 2, so we will talk about half the season as we've seen it. So anyway, season 2 is much better than season 1, in my opinion. So far, you can just tell from the beginning. So if you guys need a recap of season 1, so it ended last season with the Hargreaves siblings going back in time to try to stop the apocalypse from occurring. But due to a miscalculation by number 5, they ended up going back several decades and being split up and spit out in the same alleyway in Dallas, in separate years across the early 1960s.
Yeah. What happened?
So they all end up living separate lives for a couple of years until 5 reunites them in order to stop a new apocalyptic threat that has followed them into the past. So Jossie, what are you thinking about the show so far in the 5 episodes that you've watched?
The 5 episodes that I've watched? Well, they're just starting like the build up, I guess, to the end. It's not really, I don't know, not too much has happened, I feel like, so far. They're just all like trying to get the whole family back together, similar to like I guess the first season.
I'm trying to look now at what part you're at so that I don't give anything away. Let me see.
The last thing I I saw.
Yeah, like what's happening right now?
Like the previous episode, like I'm on episode 5. Well, episode 4 is with number 5. They fought with the guys from the Bureau.
The Swedish guys?
Yeah. At the party that their father was having. And he had like this meeting with his secret society of like the 12 like most powerful people in the world or something.
Gotcha. So nothing's really happened yet. So why don't you tell me what you were say again what you were trying to have a conversation with me about yesterday. So Jossie told me that.
Yeah, I don't feel that same way anymore.
Oh, thank you. I knew it. But anyway, Jossie's called Allison annoying, and I was trying to figure out why he thought that, because Allison is bomb. She's a really good character. I like her, even though my favorite character of all time is Klaus. Still, he was my favorite. He was my favorite character last season, and he's still my favorite character. But I also love Allison, and I also love her storyline in this season. First of all, I felt really bad for her because they dropped Homegirl off in Dallas, Texas in 1960 by herself. I know.
In the civil rights era, like that was terrible.
So when you were asking me, like, you didn't. Yesterday you were telling me that you didn't understand like why she got married, and I'm just like, because she's alone. She's a black person alone, and
she explained it. It. Like, she was like, "Yo, I was here. Like, I knew somebody was gonna come back for me eventually." But she said like 5. Like the last time he jumped, it was like 45 years. He was stuck in the post-apocalyptic world, so she was like enjoying her life. So I'm like, yeah, I understand that.
Exactly. It was 17 years in their world. So
Yeah.
So he was, So it makes sense. Like she was by herself, a black woman alone in 1960 Dallas, Texas.
Exactly.
You know, so
But
so I understand it.
I also didn't understand, like, one thing I didn't understand about something she said she lost her voice for a year, so she couldn't speak for a year, and she got married. Like, it kind of doesn't add up.
Well, because so if you she's been married. No, she was married for a year, but. So she met him before that. She's been there longer than a year, because if you remember, she got dropped. She came in 1961, and then so it takes place in 1963. That's when 5 gets dropped off, and then he tries to find everyone. Yeah, so she's been there for like 2 years, and then I think Klaus has been there the longest. I think he got dropped off in 1960, so he's been there for like 3 years. Yeah, so she's been there a while. So I didn't get that either, but then I did the math and I was like, oh, she's been there longer.
It makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So I like her too. Yeah, I'm starting to like her more too. I'm just like, why she? I'm just like so confused. Like, why she get married, do all this and all this? It'd be like a year.
Because she's alone. Anyway, I really like everyone's individual journey throughout their time alone. Did you find out that about Lila and like how she's the handler's child?
I found out about that. And like, cause she was talking about like how her parents died, and in the next episode you see like her parents were murdered.
Yeah.
Basically.
By the handler. But
I like her character, but like I like her more than Diego right now. Diego's just bugging out.
Oh my god. Diego's annoying. He's my least favorite character.
He's annoying. Yeah, Diego's being annoying right now.
He is my least favorite character. And first of all, oh my god, I can't even talk to you about the whole thing because you didn't watch it. Jesus. All right, so I can't even talk to you about that. Anyway, Diego has like a severe hero complex trying to prevent the death of President Kennedy. But I'm just like, hello, have you guys learned nothing about time travel from anything you've watched? You can't just save the president from being killed. It's gonna drastically alter your life when you go back to whatever life you go back to. But whatever. Who's your favorite character, Jossie?
My favorite character is 5, probably.
Yeah, 5 is my second. Yeah, 5 is the most competent one. But anyway, they're all pretty selfish and self-absorbed. They always all care about doing their own things, and that's kind of annoying. So my 2 least favorite characters are Diego and definitely Lucas. Hate both of them. So
Luther.
Sorry, Luther. Yes.
What do you feel about Ellen Page's character? I feel like she was like, "Yo, can y'all make me gay in this in this?" like, cause her straight relationship was mad cringy. I'm not gonna lie. In the first season,
yes, it was. I was gonna bring that up.
I was like, yes. I'm like, all right, this makes more sense for Ellen Page to be in a gay relationship in the show. Like, it was horrible.
I was definitely gonna bring that up, especially since I rewatched all of season 1. Yeah. It was so bad. Like her chemistry with him was really, really, really bad, and you could tell that she was real life uncomfortable with kissing him.
Exactly.
So this is a much better suited for her. Wait, did you already reach the stage of her actual relationship with Sissy?
Well, the last thing I saw with Sissy and her is that Carl was like arguing with her, like he wanted to go hang out. He got this big thing. He got this big deal. He closed this big deal, and then
okay,
Ellen was like upset about it. Like her character Vanya was upset.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last thing I saw.
Never mind. Can't talk about anything else either. Anyway.
Yeah.
So what has been your favorite part so far?
My favorite part so far. That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know about. I've just liked the whole thing in totality so far, but
did you see the?
I don't want to say I like the part with Alice's husband getting beat and her like stopping him. Like,
I was gonna say, did you see the sit-in? Did you see the part where they did the sit-in at the?
Yeah.
diner?
I like that. I did like that.
Yeah.
Part.
Yeah, I like the whole. Yeah, I know. I like the whole incorporation of them being dropped off in that time because you get to see like the civil rights, era. Oh my God, you get to see. You get to see the civil rights era, and it plays a part kind of into a lot of what's happening now. Anyway, not with segregation, but like with the protests and stuff, and sit-ins, stuff like that, organized protests, things like that. So it's really cool that she's getting involved in that, and it's really cool that we get to see that play out as well.
Yeah.
But yeah. Can't really talk about it too much because you didn't watch the whole thing.
Well, we'll give them the other half next week then.
Yes, we can give a full review next week as well as a full review
of Seven Deadly
Sins. But yes, if you are not an Umbrella Academy fan, you should definitely watch it. So far, are you liking the season better than season 1?
Yeah, I am. I am liking season 1 so far.
Season 1, I wasn't really a huge fan of season 1. When I rewatched it, I did like it a lot better the second time I watched it. But season 2 is still a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better, I think.
Really good so far.
Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't watched it, I would say definitely it's something that you should give a watch to, because if not, you're missing out. All right, Mel, do you have any plans to watch the Umbrella Academy?
Hearing you guys talk about it, I actually think I might. I didn't even know that was a show, because I'm very clearly out of touch with everything. So I will definitely consider it. It's Netflix.
Yeah. Netflix. Yes.
Okay. Something else you need to watch. That and Cursed. So I have my fill. I have to stop watching Vampire Diaries then, which is fine because I've already seen
Vampire
it.
Diaries is great.
She's already seen it.
I've already seen it. The originals. That's why I need to finish the original.
Yeah, there's the original, and then they have another spin-off called The Legacies. I think that's a part of it.
With the daughter, right?
With all the kids, yeah. So that'll be something I have to dive into. All these spin-offs, when they start in the middle of a random season, I can't keep up because you have to watch like season 1, episode 2 to keep up with season 6, episode 6. Like, it's too much. But I'm excited about our next conversation we're going to have. It is about Ryan Reynolds launching a diversity program to train minorities to work in film, which thank you. Like, that's incredible. It's called the Group Effort Initiative, and it will train people to work in the film industry by working with people who have worked in the film industry for years. And it's COVID willing, obviously, for the people that want to. They're hoping to launch, I believe, this fall and work on a couple of projects that Ryan Reynolds is currently working on himself. So it'll be about 10 to 20 people. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Finish.
Oh, it's about 10 to 20 trainees, and they house, they pay, and basically fly you out if you apply. And I think it's incredible. I know how hard it is to want to work in a creative field. And so this should have been done way long ago, which is actually a quote he said. He said something along the lines of like, this is way long overdue. And so he is putting it into the universe.
So yes, I agree that this is very good. It's good that people are doing something to help out where there's clearly a problem. There's a lot of mixed feelings about this, though. I skimmed around in the minority community of filmmakers and production people, and there's a lot of mixed feelings about this because people of color and minorities, like their argument is that people of color and minorities don't need to learn how to work in film. What needs to happen is that people need to start hiring people of color in HR because there's a hiring issue, and when it comes to like people of color. So it's not so much. This is a great thing that he's doing, but it's not so much about them needing to learn how to work in film because they know how to work in film. It's just like the opportunities need to be made available.
The doors need to be open, and that is also very true. I'm just hoping that, I guess, through something that he's doing, it'll spark other people to open their eyes. But you're right, and it is true. Like everything needs to start from the hiring process. And there's been people even in my personal life that I know have been like sort of they pick somebody else and they might have had the same skill sets and everything, but didn't have that chance to show what they could do, and it's just really a matter of they didn't get hired, and that's very sad.
Yep. But I applaud him for trying to bring light to this issue and for trying to give people opportunities that otherwise wouldn't have been there. So that's good. Thanks, Ryan Reynolds. I'll work on one of your sets.
Yeah, you should apply.
I should. I
Yeah.
should. I'll be home for the next 30,000 years of my life, so I might as well be doing something else too.
Exactly.
Well, you have to fly out to where he is, so
That's
wherever
true.
they're going to be working on the project.
That could be an issue in itself. Anyway, yeah. Mel, can you walk us through this next story too?
Yes, I can. So Funko's Marvel Mystery Box will include 5 exclusive collector items. So there's been past mystery boxes for Deadpool, Captain Marvel, Black Widow, X-Men's 20th anniversary themed box, and the next delivery will be a Marvel zombie box for September. Have either of you ever purchased boxes like these?
No, I'm not buying any more mystery boxes ever again in my life. So,
did you buy a Funko mystery box, or was it just the one from Comic-Con like 2 years ago?
I was subscribed. So Funko had a monthly subscription where they send you a different pop each month, and I was part of that for a couple months. But I kept getting pops that I did not want at all. So I'm just done doing mystery subscriptions and things where I don't know what I'm getting, because then it just becomes junk in my room if I don't want it.
Yeah.
Good for giveaways. So anyone who subscribes can expect to receive their first box, or this box specifically, between September 28th and October 6th. So if you're interested, go for it. It's the time.
Yeah, how much does this cost, I wonder?
Yeah, does it have a price? It can't cost more than like $15.
Yeah, I think they all range. I actually think it's in the 20 range. I didn't see specific price. Or I didn't write down specific price, I should say.
Yeah,
but
because if it comes with like t-shirts and keychains and stuff, probably like $30. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So.
Well, as people can see in my background, I have enough pops, so I will be not getting...
You did get some really cool comments about that, actually. People love the pops. I called you the Funko Queen.
I don't have nearly as much as some people have, but I like
one
to
day you will.
Have a decent amount. No, maybe one day. Not now though.
Is that right now with your collection? This is it for now?
Yeah, I don't have any more room. I'm a borderline hoarder, so
gotcha.
I am done. Yeah. So is there anything else going on that you guys want to talk about? I feel like we've had enough technical issues this week that have made me want to be done. Not for you fans. Love you guys.
Just it's been a day with this. No, I think I'm good. Just book club. I will keep saying it because I really want people to join. If you like books and you like reading and you have time, check it out.
We'll get all our technical issues solved.
And I think it was just Tomi. I can never pronounce her name correctly. The author.
Adeyemi.
I believe she just celebrated her birthday this past week.
Oh, fun. Happy birthday. Yeah, so I would say yes, join us for book club. Make sure that you Thursday you can expect to find our episodes on our YouTube and on our social media. Not social media, sorry. On our YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts will be on. Yeah. Don't forget, please check out please check out the Umbrella Academy. Let us know what you thought of this season in our comments, and then we'll talk more about it in depth next week after Jossie's watched all of it. I feel like I had to refrain before I accidentally said something and spoiled it for him, so I just shut up about it.
We gave a good 5-episode review.
No, we didn't really. We didn't really talk about anything that happened. Only a little bit.
Briefly,
we did, but briefly. Anyway, but we will give a more in-depth review where I don't have to worry about holding back anything from Jossie, because he would have seen it all by then. Let's see. Yeah. So as always, you can like us on Instagram and Twitter and follow us on Facebook. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Twitch. Something will be on our Twitch eventually, but follow us on there.
I'm trying to point to the thing you popped up, but everything's backwards.
Yeah. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com, rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast app of choice. And tell all your friends and your friends' friends and your friends' friends' friends, and subscribe and watch us on a weekly basis. Turn on your notifications on our YouTube channel. Anyway, as always, I'm Shannon.
I'm Jossie.
I'm Mel.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.